Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we finally have a good, I think, good version, and I say good because trying on the ladder I actually managed to reach Legend Rank 2. Actually right now I'm already demoted to Legend Rank 1 because I'm testing another deck, but so this actually seems to be enough consistency to climb the ladder, but instead of focusing on different combo of the cards, the key to these new builds of Synchrons or Stardust or shooting Quasar or however you want to call it is changing actually the purpose. I have to thank Diego Molinari for the suggestion, because from his build I actually took the idea and then of course I made my own. But here we go. Before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here of course with Yugioh and the skill, and the key is actually all into this. The point is, we need to summon Quasar Dragon not on turn 1, but on turn 2, actually on our turn 2, it means turn 3 at least, with the skill, because it is just so much easier. And you're about to say, and what you're gonna do in your turn 1? We can actually make some plays to interrupt our opponent, and then becomes even better. So this is what this builds a focus on. It focuses on bringing out either a PSI frame Lorzera, maybe, with a couple of staples, Book of Moon or Forbidden Lands or MST, or setting up the field for an ACCEL Synchro during your opponent's turn, summoning TRISHULA 0 Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Why do we want to summon this big guy during our opponent's turn? Because when this card is synchro summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards your opponent controls. That's simply insane. Of course, this summon can be used also not only as during your opponent's turn, but even during your own turn as the first play. You know what I mean? And this build focuses on Riser Dragon. That actually has the ACCEL Synchros effect in it. Then what we have next, we have a couple of level 5 for all this stuff. I have Junk Warrior, Scarred Warrior, but actually there's not, you do not need the Herd type because we're not using the Goyo Defender combo. And the other is, you need level 6. I went for Stardust Judge Warrior because it is the best, just because it makes you draw a card. So that's pretty cool. And nothing more, guys. We have a Stardust Dragon just because during our second turn we want to summon him, because actually you summon Stardust Dragon and you have your Quasar without anything to care about. That's just so easy. And of course we have our Quasar. So for the build we have a triple Junk Synchron, triple Jet Synchron, a couple of Junk Converters and triple Synchron Carrier, triple Tuning Mandatory, and then a bunch of staples. This is the combination I found myself the most comfortable with, but of course if you prefer, I will suggest to keep the Lance and the Typhoon because they're just too good, and the Book of Moon is just the most versatile because you can just flip down a monster that can be annoying or can be there negating your monster's effect. So that's why we have this. What's the combo about? Actually, instead of explaining, I'm just gonna show you in the replays. Let's jump right into them. Here we go, my boys. First replay against Jack Atlas, just the anime duel that we want. So we have everything you need, because as long as you have a tuning and one of the synchron monster, you're good to go. Actually, one of the synchron tuner, you're good to go. Jet Synchron, you wanna see it in your hand just because it is the one you want to send to the graveyard with the skill in order to look for a Synchron Carrier. Of course, you need one Synchron Carrier, and the only way to look for it is via the skill, of course, right? So we can speed things up. We know what these guys ended up with, of course, with a Red Nova Dragon, and he has also a back row. So first thing first, we grab our Synchro Chase and the Synchron Carrier, then tuning it to take the other tuner that we missed, the Junk Synchron. we flip up Synchro Chase, then first Synchro Carrier to get the extra normal summon, then Junk Synchron to revive the Jet Synchron, and here we go. Then we go with the first Synchro Summon. In this case, guys, there's no particular order. You can choose either to go into the Discarded Warrior or into the Junk Warrior. It's the same. We don't care about that. Then Synchro Chase, you want to choose your Synchron Carrier to revive from the graveyard. Then Synchro Summon with your Jet Synchron into Stardust Charge Warrior to get that juicy draw. The effect of Synchro Warrior is going to be activated. Keep in mind, guys, both these effects are going to be activated, but the game is going to ask you if you want to activate the effect of Jet Synchron, and you have to say no, because you can only activate one effect of Jet Synchron per turn, and you want to activate the second one, the one that allows you to special summon him from the graveyard by discarding a card. So there you go. We have Jet Synchron's effect now to summon him back, and as you can see right there, we had directly summon into Trishula 0, but usually if it is your first turn, what you want to do is just using Jet Synchron plus Stardust Charge Warrior into your Shooting Riser, and you do not want to activate the effect of Shooting Riser, so you're going to have your field with 7 plus 2 plus 2, and equals 11, of course, and you can summon Trishula 0 during your opponent's turn, but this time we needed hit right now, so there you go. We just went with Trishula 0. He had the Forbidden Lance, that's not gonna save the Red Nova Dragon, unfortunately for him, and then we set the card. So as you can see right there, I was playing Chalice because I made some testing, guys. I was playing Chalice instead of the Book of Moon. I mean, then I ended up thinking that Book of Moon was just better, but of course it's your choice. It's just a bunch of staples, whatever you want to play. And just the first attack, then he went on. We can speed things up because what is going to happen is that he's going to try to do his stuff again, but what I'm going to do is just stop him with my Forbidden Chalice. But in this case, even a Book of Moon would have worked as well, so really it does not matter that much. As you can see, he's got Resonant Destruction, but we don't care about that. I mean, even if he pops the back row, we can just use it, so we're chilling. And now for our turn, what we can do is just looking for another Junk Synchron, and as well as you have the Synchro Chase or a Junk Converter in the graveyard, you're good to go. You have an easy Stardust Dragon summon and once you summon your Stardust Dragon, there's nothing else to do. You just make sure there's nothing your opponent can actually counter with, and then after you have Stardust Dragon, first part of the skill, there you go, to send it to the graveyard to summon the first 2 Signer Dragons. I actually, I did this stuff a couple of times, and I realized it always gives you, it seems to always give you a level 7 and a level 8. So then second part of the skill, make both level 2. Keep in mind, guys, flip up these guys before activating the last part of the skill, otherwise you can't change their level to 2. Then there you go, we got shooting QUASAR Dragon really easily at this point. There's nothing you can do. Double attack for lethal against the little Jack Atlas. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys, against Trey. Let's see what we have. It's us to go first, so you can see the full combo right now. And basically we discard Jet Synchron and we are ready to go. And this combo is it's the same that you saw the previous duel, but this time is with Shooting Riser Dragon, because it is the first turn and you want to be able to Synchro Summon Trishula during our opponent's turn. So everything the same. With Synchro Chase you revive the Synchron Carrier. Now you go into Stardust Charge Warrior to have the extra draw and also to trigger the effect of Synchron Carrier. Then you say no to Jet Synchron now. Then you activate Jet Synchron's effect to special summon itself. Boom, Shooting Riser Dragon, you do not activate the effect. We draw into an easy Forbidden Lance, so we're chilling. It's got Typhoon to begin with, and just to avoid any any bad scenario, I just activated that. Then you went with the Babylon. There is a Chronomaly deck with Nebra Disc, then the Technology to it's got Family Gift, as you can see, to basically add a Chronomaly as deck Mask Golem. And now that he has 3 monsters, keep in mind, toggle on this, because the effect of Trishula 0 does not need to be activated on chain 2 or higher, otherwise you will lose the timing. So it has to be you cannot activate the effect of Shooting Riser Dragon to chain and summon, because otherwise Trishula misses the timing. Keep in mind that. So we just went into toggle on, and then boom, Trishula 0, banish all 3 of that, it just scooped because there's nothing you could do. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel, my boys, against Primo. Let's see what we have. It's him to go first. Let's see what he has. He's got Dark Magical Circle with Eternal Soul. So this is non-magician's magic. Just a couple of set cards, and I think he has the combo at this point. So tuning to begin with, we have the Forbidden Land, so we should be chilling. And then we have everything we need, as you can see. Also Junk Converter. Then we had everything, but we had to use the skill to have access to Synchro Chase, of course, because it is fundamental. Then Synchron Carrier to grab to summon, then summon Junk Synchron. It's got Eternal Soul, as you can see, but not to summon Dark Magician, just to trigger the effect of Magician Dark Illusion. But same story here, we can just use Lance to whatever the target is of Dark Magical Circle, and we're chilling. Then the combo can go on. We just got the Junk Warrior, and then Synchro Chase again. Same combo again, guys, nothing to see here. Stardust Charge Warrior to draw the extra guard, unfortunately not that good, and then I went all the way into Trishula 0. Now, one of the choices you can do is to put the other Trishula, just in case your opponent pops this. But I don't know, I just prefer to use the PSI as an additional play, just because your opponent will be very careful not to destroy this. So we got the Trishula, but unfortunately it's got 1 in point, so I can't banish anything, and he still has everything, as you can see. That's very bad for us, unfortunately. Now it's got Spellbook of Secrets in order to grab the Prophecy, then Prophecy to grab the part of Greed, basically, for the Knowledge, and then Knowledge to draw an extra couple of cards. Now it's gonna be likely drawing something. Instead, no Dark Magician for him, just to pop my Synchro Chase, but that is not an issue. Why? Because we already have the Junk Converter, and just, you know, you just need one, either Synchro Chase or Junk Converter. We have both, so we're chilling at this point. We can just summon all the guy. We can go all the way into the Stardust Dragon, Bonds Illuminate the Future, and you know where this is going. It's just going into another Shooting Quasar Dragon. Can attack twice. There is nothing he can do, my boys. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. 4th duels against Magician's Magic this time. So Dark Magician with the current meta skill. He's got Dark Magical Circle plus the Precinct the Darkness for the extra draw with Dark Magician. Then the skill, of course, to grab the Secrets of Dark Magic. Now we have actually full combo, as you can see, but I decided to have the Junk Converter in the graveyard as well, just in case. But we still have the Forbidden Lands. He only has 1 back row, so we're chilling at this point. We can just speed things up, as you can see. Synchro Chase, then Synchron Carrier. Same stuff again and again. He's got Crackdown. We don't care. We can just use Forbidden Lands. At this point, there's nothing you can do to stop us. There you go, all the way into, of course, the Trishula, not the Quasar Dragon. There you go, banishing everything, and then tuning to grab the Junk Synchro for the next turn, for the next play. And I just pop it. He's got Dark Magical Circle again, just a set card. Again, I went into that. He's got the Compulsory, unfortunately, but still, even without that, we can just go into our boy Stardust Dragon, and he's scooped. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. This is the 5th one against another Magician's Magic. It's us to go first, so we can speed things up. Always the same here, same combo. So to set up the play, of course, for the Trishula 0 during our opponent's turn. As you can see, the Carrier, the Synchron, everything the same. And we're gonna see it again with the Shooting Riser Dragon. It's gonna end. There you go. We have also the Forbidden Lands. He's got the Typhoon to begin with. This point I just used again, just in case he has something else. Magician's Magic to have, as you can see, the Dimension Conjurer plus the Dark Magician Girl. So he's not gonna go into the fusion stuff. Dimension Conjurer. Now I should have done this right now, but I didn't, and that's a mistake because now he went into Magical Dimension. I did this, and what I ended up doing is actually misplaying, because I summoned Trishula 0, but because he was on Chain Link 2, I didn't get the effect, and he also gets to pop with Magical Dimension, so I misplayed a lot right here. So But still, actually, we have the junk synchron, as you can see, to grab the converter. It's got crackdown. Bad move, actually, for us, bad thing for us, because now we just have to wait. It's got the compulsory to get rid of that. That actually is a pretty good move for us, because we can just hope to draw another tuner. But instead we directly drew the tuning, so we were chilling anyway, because actually guys, keep in mind that we just need a Stardust Dragon to hand the duel right now, but he has another compulsory, unfortunately. That's pretty bad, and but still I get the effect of Junk Synchron to have an additional defense, yet he's got nothing because he's got the Piercing the Darkness. Then he went with the Witch's Apprentice, but honestly I didn't understand this, so why doing that, I don't know. But still, we got the Typhoon to finish that, and now there's nothing you could do. Usual combo, Junk Synchron into Scattered Warrior. We have a couple of stuff, but just need one for Stardust Dragon. The Bonds Illuminate the Future. First part of the skill, flip up everything. A Bonds Illuminate the Future again for the Livestream Dragon. There you go, Quasar 1. We can negate even that. Quasar 2, that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, this was my rank up duel to Legend Rank 2. Hero Alliance again, and we have not the perfect end though, and he's got three, maybe even he made, you know, he does not have a good hand. I mean, it's not a good hand against mine, because I have a couple of Typhoons plus Forbidden Lands, so really I can stop everything, but yet not the best hand, as you can see, because we have we missed the Jet Synchron for the skill, so for the full combo, so we had to go with that. We still have our Forbidden Lands, and in this case we have some other plays, because we can still bring back that and go into Junk Warrior number 1. And then instead of going into a higher Synchro monsters, we can just use the effect of Synchro Chase and Synchron Carrier to summon a couple of boys, make our Junk Warrior insanely big, and then another Synchro summon into Flaming Rosetta, so just in case he has an Entrap, next turn we have an interruption. But it turns out he's got nothing, so that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So my boys, that was everything for my Stardust video. Stay tuned for the other stuff. I have planned a Dark Magician deck, another version of Dark Magician deck, if I can make it out. And of course guys, don't forget, I'm gonna make a community post about this, but tomorrow, so we're gonna see this on Monday, tomorrow Tuesday, another live streaming is gonna happen, and I don't know if at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. o'clock in Italy. Anyway, check the community section for the post. Of course guys, thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.